Good morning, everybody. It is our last day in Salzburg, and before we get too far, we wanted to show you the restaurant we ate at last night.
It's called Circle View.
It was very, very tasty. And we didn't record it, but we went to like the catacombs, which is like a older hole dug into like a big granite or something wall that they used to like hide in to worship back in the days when like you weren't allowed to worship whatever faith it was.
I think it was the Catholics.
Because we don't know. For supper I ate Wiener Schnitzel, so pork schnitzel. And what did Ellie have?
I had spinach noodles, so they were like spinach dumplings, and I had them my first time at the university in the Mensa, so I know like the Mensa isn't the best food, but here they were really good. I loved them, and I have them as leftovers, so I can't wait to eat them.
Now today we're getting some last minute sightseeing, and then later today we head down to Berchtesgaden back in Germany.
Today our goals are to see some of the last Sound of Music things. So this includes the horse fountain that we saw last night. We didn't get to show you. So we wanted to do that again. And then we're also going to visit the church that in the movie she was married in. It wasn't the real church that they were married in. Yes. And then this includes, there's also the world's largest ice cave here, or like ice hole. And that still exists, and we want to go see it. It's about 40 minutes south. So we have plans to do that today. And that'll wrap up today. In the movie, this is the church where Maria and the captain got married. In real life, it was really a smaller church out in the countryside, but in the movie, they used this church.
So yesterday we were up on the hill up at that castle there. And you can see this whole like square that we're in right now. And down here they even have like some little shops and a little game of chess.
A big game of chess. I have to change my battery.
Ugh, they're heavy. And so yesterday when we got down from like the castle fort, we went through the cemetery, and then we also ended up finding like a big water mill, and it has a bakery attached to it, and they were closed yesterday, so today we're checking it out.
Yes,
it's like Third County all over again.
No, but this is Salzburg's oldest bakery. So we found out that the water wheel they just implemented in 2007, but they pretty much like grind their own flour by hand, and there's a guy mixing it in there, like mixing something smaller. They had like a kneader, but like he was just mixing it in like shorts, and he was very tall, and I was like, wow. We got what would you call this in English? I don't know.
Braided bread.
Braided bread. Because I remember having this in Korean. It's very good. This one has raisins in it, which I'm not the hugest fan of, but maybe we'll give it a try.
First bite of knotted braided bread. It's really good. It's kind of sweet.
I like how you have two pieces and you're eating from both.
This one had a raisin in it. Also very yummy.
Oh, they're good with raisins?
Good. There's not lots of raisins. It's like, but it's basically just bread. But it's really kind of sweet. I like that a lot. Yummy.
My turn. You want some?
Yeah, in a minute.
I know I told you I wasn't sure about the raisins, but that's actually my favorite part because it gives it a nice little like juicy kick. Whereas like the bread is normally really dry. And you have to see how much we've eaten already. It's still warm. Remember, it used to be like this big. Now it's only that big.
We have a problem, but it's just so good. It's only been like 5 minutes since we bought this and it's all gone. I'm not mad about it at all, or ashamed.
10 out of 10, I highly recommend Salzburg's oldest bakery. When they were singing my favorite things, this is actually like a horse pond, but in the movie they were singing my favorite things and they walked through here while singing. I don't remember that, so now I'm gonna have to go back and watch it again. Inside here, which is the fest hall, which is like a concert hall, this is where the family sang before they were like leaving when they won their award and then they quickly made their escape at the end. This is where they sang in the video. I don't know if this actually is where they sang in real life. It could be. I don't know. Although I don't know.
So we're continuing our attempts to see more Sound of Music based things. So we got to the Villa Trap House. This used to be the actual family home of the Von Trapp family for a while, and then it got turned into a hotel. And so since becoming a hotel, they do have it open for tours as well. We just haven't figured out what we have to do about that because technically the gates are closed. So we're not sure if we had to buy tickets in advance or what. So Ellie's calling right now.
Unfortunately, it's closed to visitors because of Corona. So we can't get a tour and that's all we could show you. Luckily a car drove in, so we got you that shot. Now we're going to make our way to the salt mine. And actually I can book our tickets right now.
So we got to the ticket office and now we have to walk, according to the signs, 20 minutes to get to the cable car. All uphill, but it's so pretty. And Ellie got a pretzel.
So I don't get crabby. I get crabby when I'm hungry.
Tunnel way. So we took the cable car up to the top and we're there and there's snow up here. We're so high up. Oh my gosh. They pulled a fast one on us. 20 more minute walk. We're almost there and Ellie isn't gonna die. We're really, really close.
I chose the shoes that would be waterproof over the shoes that would get wet. but one of those was tennis shoes and one of those was more fashionable boots.
She chose the boots.
I thought I was being smart because I don't like wet feet.
But look at this view. We came from that building there.
We did not realize that we would also have to climb in this. So we've had to climb several times. There was 20 minutes to the Bergbahn, or the cable car. And then after that, there's 20 minutes to the entrance to here. And then after that, we go on a hike up. So when you do this, make sure you're prepared and bring some good walking shoes. I don't know how wet they'll get, but yeah, I need to look for some hiking shoes now.
So we just missed the tour group. So we have to wait about 20 minutes, but now Ellie's feet can rest. And no photos inside, or video, I suppose. So they do have Facebook photos though, so I guess I'll find those and include them in the video so you can see what we saw. Otherwise, we will see you later. Oh, and my GoPro battery's dying. And it's the last one of the day.
So we just finished up our tour. It was a lot of fun. But look at this view.
Wow, it's cleared up so much.
That's the hole that we went in, and so we went a kilometer through. It goes on for like 41 kilometers, this whole cave system. Not all of it's covered in ice. It was first discovered, they like saw this hole and they sent someone to discover it in like 1879. And then, but they didn't have like the gear or the lighting or anything to make it any further. So then someone went up in like 1914 or 1913 and made it a bit further, and it's like they just kept advancing. It was a lot of fun. I was really cold. Yeah. Anything else you learned? Any major discoveries?
No, but it's a definite recommend. Just be ready for the walking to get there and the walking during. But I would absolutely, if you're ever in this part of Austria or near Berchtesgaden or Salzburg, look up this place and come here.
There's a guy who wanted to explore the cave, and so he was like contracted by Austria to explore the caves more, and he did, and he really enjoyed it. Then he had to fight in World War I, and he wasn't happy about it, but he fought, you know, and then he got injured in the war and died as complications of the injury, and his last request was to be buried in the cave, or to like be cremated and sit in the cave. So he was cremated, and now his remains are in the cave and you can still see them. So they've preserved them quite well. And yes, we wanted to come to this place because it is the world's largest ice cave. It's not a glacier, it's just ice. So most of this also forms from like ice melt or snow melt that falls through the cracks in the rock above. We came from down there and drove all the way up here and parked there. And then we walked from there all the way to there. Got on the chairlift and came all the way up. My mom says if you're scared of heights, you still need to do it. She was having a fit. You can either go hiking and hike up here, and it takes about like 2 hours, I think, or 1.5 hours. Or you can take like the cable car, and that one takes like 3 minutes. It's not long at all. But it goes really high, and that's what scared her. But she made it. Now it's time to head back and find our new residence. Now we're going to Berchtesgaden, and we're going to go find our hotel and some food. So I don't know if we'll inform you. We hopefully will, but it's late and we're running out of battery power. So we'll see. We'll see what you see. Mark. In the movie, this is the movie